Wow.
Yeah,
Did
this
Jamar
was a
Chase
wow.
just like expose everybody on that defense? Not only tackling
Oh my
techniques
God.
to Marlon Humphrey, who we were putting in our top tens as one of the best cornerbacks in the league. He totally exposed them dudes. It's now, if we're talking about generational talents, Don, this is one. I've seen what I've seen from Jamar Chase. And
He is
he's
on
a
the
beast.
precipice of being there. He is setting some records right now with number of yards per games at this point in the season. So I'll be anxious to see how he does the rest of the season.
Size, speed, hands, route running. He's got everything that you want. You know, I mean, he's not as big as Megatron, but then again, we always talked about this too. But Megatron dropped a lot of passes that nobody ever wanted to mention for whatever reason. But
Jamar Chase dropped passes too, but they were in the preseason.
yeah, five out of his 6 he dropped, and then comes this year, and he barely dropped any passes.
I know.
This is absolutely insane, man. Jamar Chase is a beast. The Bengals are doing good. Joe Burrow, y'all need to start putting this dude in the MVP conversation. Man had a neck contusion, could barely talk, and is out here throwing dingers to everybody.
Yep.
Wow, the defense is way better. That defensive line is actually pretty good too.
It is.
They're putting the right pieces together, man. Jesse Bates is doing this thing this year too.
Yes, they are.
But you know, Lamar can only do what Lamar can do every once in a while. When you have a good defensive line, we've seen what could happen. But it's really the Ravens defense. They couldn't stop anything. They could not stop anything that was thrown their way. It was pretty sad. So what was your thoughts on this game, Don, outside of Jamar Chase being an absolute monster?
I'll give you a few numbers, and obviously I'll start with Jamar Chase for the Bengals. He had 8 receptions, 8, single digit, 201 yards, 25.1, and a touchdown. Bengals offense, 520 yards of offense, 409 passing, 111 rushing, 8.3 yards per play, and their defense had 5 sacks. They were performing on both sides of the ball. Now, it's tough finding highlights for the Ravens. They had more first downs than the Bengals. They had more total plays, and they led time of possession. They did have 393 yards on offense. Lamar led all rushers for the Ravens, 12 rushes, 88 yards. And the other 4 people that rushed also had 12, but only gained 27 yards. But they did have a rushing touchdown. I mean, Bengals scored first and won the battle on both sides of the ball. It was a team win, man.
It's absolutely insane what the Bengals are doing right now. I love it, man. I said it once and I'll say it again. I hate that I was like a year and a half too late for the Bengals' success here. This is the Bengals that I thought was going to happen in 2019. In 2021, Bengals are coming out to play. Maybe it was a smart move to pick up Jamar Chase and that Penei Sewell.
Yeah, how about that?
I mean, he's having a crazy year. And with 2 of the best wide receivers right now are on my wife's team. Jamar Chase and Cooper Kupp.
Oh, she has them both. I knew she had Cooper. Wow.
I'm done. And she has TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah. Well, we've been behind TJ ever since he was drafted. We've known he's good. So
yeah. Yep. Him and Noah Fant, man. Like, no offense.
Noah started a little light this year, but he's picked it up.
Yeah. That's true. They're going to start relying on him more because those wide receivers just always end up getting injured or something to their wide receiving core. Just happens to them every single year.
I know.